premier slam de 2023. I can't even get my head around it. Welcome to our first slam of 2023. Bienvenue. Nous voici encore une fois avec Throw Poetry Collective. We are happy to have you here. This is our Canadian Individual Poetry Slam Qualifier. 3, 2, 1, throw!
Every morning you return to your vacant, suffocating apartment, to dead air. Don't forget our veggie dip parade. We're having to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now fires are still burning on the south side of Minneapolis. There's no Tom Brady on this list. There's no Mahomes. There's no Deshaun. More than 5.7 million cases of COVID-19 have been reported worldwide. More than 5.8 million cases of COVID-19 have been reported worldwide. I remember thinking children should not have to die. Arizona, you are breaking heat records, 100 degrees for the third day in a row. There is no good news in the forecast today, Amy. 360,000 people have died. 405,000 people have died. 461,000 people have died. Sometimes, when you come home, you shower without turning any of the lights on. You pretend that someone has been waiting for you, and that they're asleep, and that you don't want to wake them. The silence is...
Puis mon ami se réveille. Il réalise qu'il a manqué toute une saison et il ne reste plus de lui qu'un cœur râpé dans un paquet d'os, mais il émerge. Puis il émerge à temps. Parce que je sais qu'avec les fleurs renaît la douceur, et que le froid lui aura appris à pousser plus solide. Mais il va falloir que je lui annonce, que je lui dise « Hey l'ami, pendant que tu dormais, il y en a une couple qui se sont jamais réveillés. Fait que s'il te plaît, appelle-moi la prochaine fois. On trouvera une recette pour que tu meurs plus tout le temps. »
It's okay because our souls are the same age. The C-107 gray zone, a no man's land, and I'm still scouring the landscape looking for lost boundaries, collapsing my own trenches. It's all friendly fire here. And we are both so full of a love we don't understand, and the rest of the world just doesn't understand, and I still don't understand how you molded me at that tender age. Were you a sculptor or were you a blacksmith? You taught me how to talk to people. You introduced me to slam poetry. When I wrote something, you were the first person I wanted to show to. You're still the first person I want to show to. I hate you. I can never get enough of you.
I still haven't fully grasped the meaning of blackness. I wasn't aware of my blackness until my father told me about his years in France. Hours spent waiting at bus stops for buses that would never stop because drivers wouldn't board people like us. My father is still waiting for that bus, but doors remain shut and so does his mouth. My father doesn't talk much. Sometimes I wonder whether pain has taken his words away, a darkness remains within him. Endless night leaves blue hue over his skin and over his heart.
Girls like you, whose mothers worked under unsympathetic sun, their hair the only barrier between the sky and their stories. Their hair that crown of 1,000 stolen queens without the history of their survival, shed clean to their wishing daughters. Girls like you, carry your heritage in your hair. He called it a rat's nest because he doesn't know what's been buried in there.
Dis-moi, est-ce que tu permets que je te le dise? Je nous imagine dans le sud, petite maison sur la rive. La pure vie là-bas, à mon avis, on pourrait. Un jour, on rira bien de toutes ces années où on courait. On s'en rappellera en écoutant ce couplet. Notre obsolescence est possiblement programmée. Cette vie rapide, on a oublié beaucoup trop d'années. Ma propre existence, j'ai possiblement profané. Cette vie prenante, nous faut oublier qu'on a trop donné.
I want to go where the moon can kiss my eyelids closed, where I can lie in a bed of moss beneath a canopy of leaves, finally get some sleep. Where the air is fresh and clean, where I can finally learn to breathe. Most of all, where I can watch fruit grow from a tree in my own backyard, pick it with my hands and really taste it, say my thanks with every breakfast.
Limelights, fried nights, premonition of might, or a vision of light, or any sort of friction attributed to the ambition of a lived life missing. No more attrition or solo missions, they're missing. The part of the prediction where this is permitted. I thought this was a pretty picture of kisses. I thought this happy trip we were living would stick with us from the beginning until the end of us giving each other a wish list of trimmings, morsels, and skimmings. Step 5 is playing yourself live in front of your own eyes.
difficile, si insatiable, constamment harcelé par ces diables, teint, garde la tête froide, tête glaciale, ai-je l'air associable? Oh, teint, je m'égosille, les coups du silence me caressent le tympan, je ne sais que dire, des mots sans puissance s'agressent à plein temps. Oui, cette dissonance lyrique miroite ma discordance psychique, coïncidence sans souffre de manière si chic. Reconnais le morceau que quand ça casse, coincé entre ces séquences, marche sur les éclats, les écrase, et dans ce sans conséquence, on s'entame. Victime de circonstances constantes, qu'ai-je en échange par immensément étrange, l'hiver se tisse, l'essence s'étrange.
So, can I have a drum roll, please? And can you come and get your stuff, too? All right, in third place. I'm covering it up. Is BiCurious George! And second place, Khilaji. And in first place, and we really, really hope representing Pro in Montreal at CIPS, the Canadian International Poetry Slam, Raïssa! I'm a person who loves poetry, and I have been so inspired and so moved in this room tonight and always by you three. If you were thinking about joining us, if you're thinking about coming back to just hang out and see what's what, please do. Our doors are open. We are here on the first Saturday of every month. You are welcome. Vous êtes le bienvenu en anglais, en français, en arabe, en espagnol. Peu importe, venez apporter vos poèmes. On vous aime, on vous remercie et bonne année. Thank you so much. Have a great new year. We're back in February. We will see you then.